And actually there's so many things we can talk about. As at now, we still listen to Redemption song. We still listen to Three Little Bears. We still want to listen to We Are Going.
Yep.
You know, I believe that song is huge as the national anthem.
It is huge.
You know, an African type of thing. So if these people, I would also say that I don't think they were also doing it because
they wanted to be
but
here.
It's just a message they wanted to pass across.
Right.
You know, so individually we all can look at that aspect. Maybe I'm talking about Galamsey today. You can also talk about all this rape happening with our little girls. You know, the kidnaps and all of that. You know, bleaching. These are some of the things. You know,
baby bleaching.
Yes. So for me, I think that I would do it anytime, whether I'm getting the recognition I need or not.
Right.
Because some of us have, you know,
the vision.
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very important, and I'm so excited. Now, as I mentioned earlier, when the awards were being presented, Epixode was not there to pick up the award, and you have been on international platforms.
Yes.
You have been at shows and all that. Collaborations. I know as for the music, you might not want to hear. You want us to wait when it comes, then we will all share. But in terms of international shows, playing international shows and all that, how does it feel? I know that it's something that a lot of people, not you, but even a lot of people have wished and hoped that you be doing, because you are a strong performer. Like when you're on stage, you bring some energy. You have some vibe. It's like sometimes when you're on stage, I feel like jumping.
I know.
But unfortunately, when I jump, it doesn't jump. But how has it been for you? I mean, being on these platforms internationally?
I'm just grateful. I would say that ever since my career kick-started, I've been one of the few who have had that touch. I've had that blessing to still stay relevant till now. It's just been 2 years since I decided to go that alternative route, and then it's really paying off. First, it started with Atian, you know, and then now I decided to actually look into trying to produce songs which can let people know that he's coming from Africa. It's not only with the dancehall, you know, and then now getting to stand in front of close to like 14,000 people and just sharing the music with them. Could be 1 minute, could be 2 minutes, but the love, the acceptance of our sound, you know, globally, I think there's so much that we can do. I stand to be corrected, but I just researched that Ghana has close to like 600 rhythms.
Wow.
Which maybe I think we haven't even scratched 1% yet.
Yeah.
So, you know, we all can help in trying to project the African or the Ghanaian sound. It's not only limited to the high life that we know. There are so many artists there who we don't hear on our mainstream radio.
Yeah.
You know, I chanced on few that I love so much right now. Florence Adoni, she's selling out every space. She's Ghanaian. She has a band from Ghana, and they're selling out every space. You're talking of the likes of Afla, Alogote. You're talking of KOG, big up KOG. He put me on his KOG is actually playing Glastonbury this year, and Glastonbury is like one of the biggest festivals in Europe. You know, so for me it's just a nice space to be, and then doing what you love regardless. These people are just dancing to the rhythms. They don't even understand what
you're
we're
saying.
singing. You know, so when we come back home and our people understand, I feel like the energy has to be more. The acceptance has to be there. You know, because I always say that looking at I'm not trying to compare, but looking at a space or a platform or an industry like the Nigerian industry, somebody like Thames, or if they did Ghana, then go home, so they go die.
True.
You know, and we have likes like that here. We have the Sinasous, we have the Adoma, you know, we have the Walasis, the Akans.
I remember,
you know,
yesterday Andy was telling me about Adoma's album, which I'm yet to listen to. I hear she also has some fantastic sounds on there.
So for me, it's just a learning curve for me as a young artist, and also trying to expand the sound, expand the brand, and also give back to them what our fathers have done. Big up the likes of Uncle Ebutela, Uncle Jedubule Ambule, Pat Thomas, you know, And then the new ones are also trying to put something out there. The likes of the Sancho Fees and the list goes on and on and on and on, you know.
Very, very important. And I'm so happy that you're on that path and it's looking really good. I know you have a show coming up this June as well in Germany.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about it.
So Cosmo Festivals is one of the biggest festivals too in Germany. We've been booked to play Epixode and the Crew. So the name of my band is Cruise.
Cruise.
Yes, so like crew.
Okay, like
you know, our fathers used to call it Cruise.
Okay.
So Epixode and it's Cruise. Yeah. Big up Joshua Muzi. We've been billed to perform. I think we're the only Africans on bill this year.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're supposed to be there on the 13th, and then we're doing 2 sets on the 14th.
Right.
You know, so for me it's
it's a big deal. It's beautiful, and I'm so happy to hear that. I think that is one of the things maybe we should look at when it comes to festivals. I think we should be looking at penetrating that side of I mean, the outside world. It doesn't have to be all, because we've focused so much on the always being the O2, the this, but the festivals are the thing.
Yo, guys, you should check out that few of the names I mentioned, like these guys, and guess what? These people are selling. They're selling vinyls. A power. Like,
yes, I remember those. Yes, those big
that
ones.
Is huge.
Just for those who are like, I say CD no,
thank you. Vinyl is a huge deal in Europe, and these guys are selling 1,000 copies. The last time I spoke to one of them, she said her vinyl. I wanted to buy. I'm a collector of vinyls. So said I wanted to buy one of her vinyls. That's Ibibio Sound. And big up Uncle Karibanaman. He's a Ghanaian. You know, he played for Osibisa.
Wow.
He's a guitarist for this lady's band. And she said she had sold out the vinyls, and this is like 3,000 copies.
Wow.
You understand? Just for summer. So these are some of the things that I feel like, regardless of we paying attention to the streams, and then I'm chatting on this Ghana chat and all of those things, we should actually look at, because vinyls and all those things are really coming back.
Yeah.
You know, why can't we have a vinyl company in Ghana though?
Of course. So
that artists can have, like, you know, it's joy that you can walk in and just have, like Teteno, you can say, I have this CD.
Yeah.
I have Sydney's CD. I have Batman's cassette.
Yes.
You know, you cherish that. The streams, they're fine. The digital ones.
Yeah.
But we should also look at that direction, because it's also helping artists.
Of course, it will help them with that. And I'm so happy that you're doing this Germany. And I know right after a lot more will come. We're looking forward to it. And once you're done, when you come back, come and tell us the feeling, the vibe and everything over there in Germany. Now, for someone who has been following you, listening to your music, I mean, will know you that you're one person when it comes to reggae and dancehall you don't play with. And then we saw the high life bit of you as well. And it looks like day in, day out, you keep coming, you keep surprising us with different genres. So for someone who is listening to you for the first time, who's been following you, what genre of music would you say you have actually, like right now at the moment you're in? Because you are versatile.
I think I'm just doing music.
You're just doing music.
Yes, because whatever I feel like producing is what I do. Big up my team for sometimes understanding my, in quotes, stupid ideas to put these things out. Not to say that I've stopped dancehall, because the song I just dropped is a dancehall song, you know, but there's growth in the sound right now. There's growth in the brand. We're trying to reach different audience. You get me? And I've done collaborations with even Asian artists and stuff, and that's the market that I'm actually looking at. So for me now, I'm just doing music, but definitely you would have the African touch on every song I produce now, because I'm trying to add indigenous old sound to the contemporary run, which would definitely be Afrobeat, dancehall. Because if you listen to Millions, the one I just dropped, there's a part in the song that's actually there's Kwan Logo playing and me doing the dancehall on it, and that's different. And I know in quotes that's what people will call Afro dancehall. So it's just me experimenting with new sounds, fusions, and all of that. But basically, you would definitely know that it's good music, nothing else.
Very, very important, and I'm loving it. And Epixode is he's always mesmerizing us every time we listen to your music. So now at least we know we are not limiting ourselves when it comes to Epixode.
No, man.
Does it mean, were you nominated for the reggae and dancehall category as well? Were you disappointed you didn't win?
No. I think I'm one of the few who can boldly say that I was asked, which one are you winning this year? And I'll definitely mention that Stonebwoy will win.
Okay.
Because I know I know the kind of work I put in under the year of review. But he deserves it because he has done extra harder.
Yeah.
You know, it's, if I say that I will win, will it change the fact that you understand?
Yeah.
I was not disappointed at all. The fact that I've been here consistently from like 2014.
Yeah.
You know, it shows you that, yes, I'm really doing something. And the reason why I'm not even bothered at all is because for 2 years now, I'm actually working on the album. And I'm not really releasing songs like I used to do and all of those things.
Okay.
And then he deserves it.
He deserves it.
No, I don't know.
I know you have a good vibe with Stonebwoy as well.
Yeah. Family.
Right. That's beautiful. That's good to know. And now that you done with the album?
Yes.
You're done with the album?
So yeah, it's a live recorded album. Yeah, I'm spilling all the secrets here. Anyway, this is hits.
This is your sister, man.
Yeah, this is
your sister too. So you have to tell me.
So it's a live recorded album. What we had to do is we had to record like 20 songs.
Wow.
20 live songs. And then now the struggle is trying to beat it down to 10.
Wow.
To select it for the album. Big up Gomez and then the whole team working on the album. So Epixode and the Cruise.
Right.
The title of the album is Sounds of Our Land.
Sounds of Our Land.
But it's abbreviated as Soul Album, the Soul Album.
Right.
Yeah, but it's Sounds of Our Land, which we're looking at probably before end of summer. We should
be able to release it. Well, we all can't wait for it, but until then, you also didn't starve us. You decided to also release something for us so we can whine with it until the album is out. And what's the song? What's the title of
it?
Millions.
Yeah.
And is that out?
Yeah, it's out. Millions is out.
Millions is out. So if you're listening to Epixode for the first time here on Daybreak It, I tell you what, man is hardworking. He's got so much. And listen, when you're listening to Epixode, you cannot stop listening to his music. Like, he's just on a different level. So I would want us to take a listen to Millions. When we come back, Epixode is my guest here on Daybreak Kids. We've been talking about so much here. I don't want you to miss out on it. And if you also have any messages or questions or opinions you would want to share with us here on the show, just send those messages via our social media pages at hit1039fm. You can mention me at Doreen. If you're on X too, you can do same as well, Doreen Avio. And if you're on our WhatsApp 0548841039, drop all those comments, drop those questions, and if you have anything to share with regards to Epixode, just do that and we'll definitely share here on the show. And so if you're ready, here is Millions by the man Epixode.
Take the money out, take it.
Careful. Breathe out.
Started being a thing here in Ghana. I was like, okay, and I've been enjoying it since. I know you're someone who also loves the dancehall music. Now we're winning awards with them, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So if you're just joining me, Epixode is my guest here on Daybreak Hits. We've been speaking about his Music for Good award at the TGMAs. We've also spoken about his genre of music. We're speaking about his upcoming album. I cannot wait for that album, and most importantly, he has a festival also to perform this coming June. We are literally in June.
Yeah.
So this one they ask you do like that.
5 days.
Yes, they ask you to do like that. No, go see. No, then he goes, and then we're all we're hoping to see videos, pictures, and everything. And I believe that it will go a long way to support the brand, and we love it the way it is. And there's something about you never grow. You look the same.
Really?
Yes, you look the same.
Oh, thank you.
You look. What have you been doing?
I don't know.
You have some special water you drink, some special water you bath.
Oh no.
Or you have some special food you eat.
No. I think I'm just careful of where I go. You know, I'm always in my space.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I thrive so much on energies. So if the energy is not right, you'll find me there. And I think that alone keeps me cool. You understand? Always trapped in my creative space. Yeah, that's it. Like, I really don't know the magic.
Yeah.
My father too did look like that. My mother did look like that. So
then it's in the family. It's in the family, and that's beautiful. Now, I know that you're one person who does collaborations, and anytime those collaborations come up, they are always unique. I must admit, you and Kobna have some serious vibes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Have you worked with Stonebwoy on any song yet?
Yes, I have 2 songs with Stone.
You have 2 songs, yeah?
One of them was number 5 on World Reggae Chart. No, number 3 actually on World Reggae Chart like 2 years ago. Jehovah.
Wow.
Yeah, that song was recorded like 5 years ago. So should I spill the? Okay, me and Stone were working on a joint album.
Oh my God!
I know it's something that he.
Oh my God! But this is beautiful. This is good to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, usually, in our space is some way.
Yeah.
But when two artists come together and say they are working on a project.
The project is amazing. Like,
I cannot wait for this.
Yeah.
I mean, we're so used to you doing your thing separately. He does his thing, but this time it's going to be two.
Yeah, joint project.
Whew. You see, as you said, you don't have to spell it, because if I ask cry, you won't tell me. But I want to believe that we all have to look forward to this.
Definitely.
It's going to be something that is going to blow the minds of people across the world.
Definitely.
If you've done it 3 years ago or 2 years ago, then you can do it this time.
Exactly.
And I believe that it's going to go a long way to help our industry. And also, but doing this, is this something that you would encourage that we, our musicians do, or your colleague musicians do, like to be working on collaborations in terms of albums, EPs and all that? And how does it benefit you as an artist?
I think, it goes a long way too. If I have to do a project with, I always say this, yes, we find ourselves in a space where there's that mindset of competition. But have we also looked at the fact that I can be like him, he can be like me, I can be like you, so if we all come together under the same, we're trying to push an agenda, I think definitely it will work. Me collaborating with an artist, just like I said, I thrive on energies, but then again too, you're looking at that space where you can tap into the person's fan base. Sometimes it's just for the love of the thing, but then it gets to elevate the artist. One of my biggest collaborations and my biggest song forever would be me and Mr. Easy Body.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that even though that song is close to like 8 years now, but it's still fresh.
It's still fresh.
And I'm grateful to Mr. Easy, because then, as much as he was a bit bigger, he understood what I wanted to do, and then he laid a verse for me.
Right.
Every collaboration I've done, like me and Sarkodie, me and Stone, it's okay for an artist to do a collaboration with. It's just that sometimes is tedious.
Yeah.
Clearing the song, going here and there. But if we all get to understand that we're doing this, and then it becomes easy, why not? We'll reach where we are supposed to reach in a very short time.
You spoke about the challenges of it sometimes, and I understand that sometimes as artists, maybe you might do the collaboration together. The song is ready, and maybe the second person might not be ready for it, or they want it to be released a certain time, which makes it very difficult for you to wait or even release it.
Exactly.
So I think I understand, but I'm hoping that there will be some sort of understanding when collaborations like that come out. Especially, it works like that when they're two big artists.
Exactly.
So we hope that those things are able to be resolved. But how's your relationship with Jupiter, your brother? I know he wasn't expecting this. Hello. I know he wasn't expecting this.
Okay, so let me be. I think I've gone over that.
Okay.
Charlie, we're being Wakobiane. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, there's that dancehall thing. But forever, just like you said, he's my brother. He's not even my friend.
Yeah.
If it comes to music, yes, we might be rivals.
Yeah.
But behind that, we're from the same home. For me, I'm not even in that league anymore. I'm trying to who is this, who is best, and all of that. You get it? I've gone past that.
Right.
Not to say I can ban face.
Exactly. I was going to ask that, because if music should come right now,
yeah, man,
you still go ahead to do it.
We're born clash artists, so definitely we'll defend our turf any day. But I'm saying that, like, where I find myself right now with the kind of mind and then the focus, I'm not in that league of trying to claim kinship or anything. I respect his act. He actually came out before I did.
Right.
So that respect is there and he's a good artist, a fine artist.
Yeah.
But
so good. And Epixode, Jupiter, they're all my brothers, so I respect your friendship and all that. I just pray that one day it would be a thing where you can just pick up a phone and be like, Charlie, do your thing, how are you doing, and all that, and then move away from because it's something that brought that, which is the music. So let's let the music lead, and then we come back to make things work. I know you were not expecting it. I had to just drop it in.
But it's normal. It's normal. Just like I'm saying, I've gone past that. I don't even want to be in that league of, because what is it again to prove?
Right.
Won the dancehall artist of the year. done everything with dancehall. Now I'm in a different space.
Right.
So any competition in that manner, which is not gearing towards a positive energy, I don't want to be associated with.
Right.
So
very, very important. So, yep. So I want to believe, at least we know for now, you're going for a festival this month in Germany, and then you also have your album coming up. Should we expect only those two till the end of the year, or we're to expect more projects from your side?
Yeah, definitely more projects. I'm actually trying to hammer my creative side more now. As a director,
right?
Because I've done it over the years, show my own videos done for people. So this time I'm trying to also focus on that content creating space, and then also to throw more lights on my clothing line, which is the Black Tribe, then Chroma thing. So it's for from now is like a whole package, because I want to see myself on tour with all these branches, and then that way too, you're carrying people who can also learn and then eat. I can't be doing everything myself, so it's a whole big thing. You'll definitely be seeing different things. I'm starting a rack company, like a custom rack company. That is also another thing that I want to invest in. So definitely should have a creative hub where people can come, and then you'll be even amazed to see the first costume I wore in 2014. These are the things I'm thinking about.
Right.
So it wouldn't just be the album or the tour. You will definitely have a whole different branches of the creative space.
I cannot wait. Aren't you tired of answering questions about you designing the logo for SM?
Oh, but then again too, I'm happy about it.
Why? Because you see, I've heard it over and over. Literally, when you go for interviews, it keeps coming up.
Exactly.
And sometimes I feel tired for you.
I know, but then again, the reason I'm saying I'm happy about it is the fact that at least you walk in town and you see merch that has something that you were just playing around with. And to see tattoos of that on people's skin, and to see somebody actually carry that as part of him till now, I'm just happy about it. It's just that at least people should just know that, okay, it be me. Today is the last day. Okay. I don't want to talk about it again.
Yes, because I wanted you. It's okay. We know now. See, if you don't know, you know. Exactly. When it comes to the SM logo, like all the SM fans know that it is Epixode who designed it. He designed it.
I've actually done other big works,
which I'm sure we don't even know, but we keep asking about it.
So I did the graffiti for Heba. You remember Adam's Heba video? I was in even Epixode back then.
Wow.
The most recent one, I think, the last one I did for a colleague was Adina's Y. The graffiti in there.
Oh yeah.
That's
beautiful.
So I even did for Pull Up Remix.
Yes.
Stone and so it's a whole catalog. SM no but
Okay. CC, as you are wrapping up, since you also mentioned about the clothing line, I remember when Slim was here last, we were doing the show, you sent a message, and I sent a message back at you that make sure I get my dress as well. So please.
I've given it to baby.
You've given it to baby?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call her right after. So I'll try and have it. And then Epixode, all the best. I know that you have a lot of media runs to do as well. So if you're listening to Epixode, don't be surprised if you see him in another media house or another media platform, because the thing is that we're going to drum it until we're tired.
Definitely.
And thank you so much for making time to come in today. I know Charlie, we just love you. And go and stream Millions, because that is the track that we're currently buzzing on. Go and stream it. Follow Epixode. Follow him everywhere he goes. And I would want to see all those updates. Everything you're going to do out there. I think that it goes a long way to actually motivate us, your fans.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
I know.
Martinez is a
your
fan.
Family.
Yes. So please go and stream the song. Follow Epixode and get all the necessary update. This is Ghana, and we want to push Ghana as far as we can, because our artists are amazing. They're good. Is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap up?
I just have to be grateful. Big up everybody who has followed me from day one till now, and then welcome the new ones, all the believers. Thank you. Thanks to my team. I'll say it again, for sometimes understanding my crazy ideas and making it work. Big up Baby Dapper, my manager, Ike, the whole team. Just grateful for the support. I can't say less, Yeah, man.
All right.
This is Hits.